If there's one thing we love more than most, it's a damn fine cup of coffee. So we started Most Roast. It's a brand new kind of coffee delivery service for around here. We source fresh coffees from the best local roasters, brew them up, and bring them straight to you. We operate out of a fleet of restored fire trucks that we've turned into high-end coffee stations, and we bring around something that we call a bean pod. A bean pod is a pair of pots of piping hot coffee delivered to your office, lobby, or lounge. We also bring all the stuff that goes with it and offer our subscribers special services like our Fresh and Local service. We can bring by things like milk and honey from cows and bees right around here. And with them, we make our own fresh local yogurt for things like our smoothie drinks. We also roast and grind our own fresh masala chai spice blend daily, as well as offer a signature non-dairy option that we call coconut milk, made with things like real walnuts and coconuts. Because we believe that fresh is precious, and to prove it, we hit the road and brought our trucks to you. We've been everywhere from local parks and fairgrounds to hardcore motorcycle rallies, from major sporting events to private parties on golf courses. We've been to Grateful Dead parking lots and music festivals across the Southeast. We've even brought our coffee, cider, and hot cocoa to the tops of the tallest ski mountains around. But today, we're here to announce that we're joining forces with the good folks at FUNfare FoodParks, because we'd all like to eat better. And together, we're dreaming up a whole new future for the great American drive-thru. So what is a FUNfare FoodPark? Well, it's one of these. It's a kind of a big top. But at its heart, it's a giant drive-thru. It's housed in a building that we make almost entirely out of shipping containers. Each of these has been modified and outfitted with high-end kitchen food prep stations and other restaurant equipment. These are stacked on top of one another, and some become walk-in coolers and refrigerators. And then we stuff them full with as much local food as we can get our hands on. Fresh from the farm, veggies, fruits, eggs, dairy, meats, and more from as close as we can find. And we use them as ingredients because we're surrounded by 18 different locally owned and operated food truck vendors. And in between each of these trucks is another box, and each of these contains a game. We have games of luck and chance, and games of cunning and skill. In fact, we have something for everyone with 18 games to choose from. Everything from life-size pinball to ring the gong games. We have games with foam that explodes and balloons that really blow up when you hit them with our flaming darts. Games like Cannonball, where you can launch a full-size bowling ball 30 feet through the air with the greatest of ease. Or take your chances and try your luck with our spinning the wheel on our giant roulette game. We even have a full-size bowling lane teeter-totter game that we call Rock and Roll Bowl. And games like Kabloom that take a fresh cut flour dipped in liquid nitrogen and frozen to 320 below as a target. We even have our version of a hatchet throwing game, but ours uses a fresh apple as a target. And with the winners, we make our own cider drinks with our own in-house cidery. Fire! We have balls that float on air and dice that roll themselves. We even have targets that look like happy faces. So step right up. When you stop by and place your order at the food park, we give you a chip to play a game. Play more games to win more chips that you can trade in for food and drinks at any of our food trucks. We make sure that they have all they need and function as a sort of a headquarters for them. We've got plenty of seating and tables for eating, and we even grow as many kinds of fresh herbs and spices as we can in a hothouse right under the big top. We're committed to closed-loop systems, so we recycle and compost all our scraps, run on solar panels and batteries, and even run our delivery trucks on our own spent cooking oil. And in the spirit of having something for everyone, we even have a mobile hookah lounge that runs on batteries and goes up and down 50 feet in the air. We call it the Coffee Bean. And on warm summer nights, we attach a large projection screen to it and use it as a mobile drive-in movie theater that we call the movie screen. And now, we're here today to show off what we've been cooking up and to invite you to join the fun. Because we'd like to build our flagship FUNfare FoodPark right here in beautiful downtown Asheville, North Carolina. And we need your help. We lived right here in the high country for over 20 years, and it's taught us the value of being a local. But if there's one thing that we all learned this past year, it's that you can't rely on a crowd. So instead, we're here to build an audience of people just like you that care about what they eat and drink and the environment that sustains it. We're here to start locally and grow naturally. And we like to get you, our neighbor, involved as well, because together we can make change happen. By donating to the cause, you can help us juggle paperwork and begin the process of construction. We've got all the equipment that we need ready to go. And you'll be helping research and development of fun and games, and we could all use more of that. And by investing, you could make out like a bandit, because once we launch here, we'd like to branch out and grow grassroots everywhere, with dozens of fun parks across the country, each one unique and independently owned and operated. So get in on the ground floor and join the game. Help us make fun more fun. It'd be cooler if you did.